Let's take a look at my Monday bowling from November 17th. Keep in mind, this is a women's scratch league with 4 ladies on a pair, so 2 to a team. I absolutely love this league. We have so much fun, and the ladies in it are just awesome. I started the night with my Ion Pro Solid, which is one of my favorite bowling balls. This ball is drilled pin up, and I like to put just a tad bit of surface on it. It gives me the smoothest, most clean reaction out of almost any ball in my bag. The inside of my left foot was lined up at 21, and then I was looking at about 8 or 9 right past the arrows. I will say I did have a great night of bowling, and I was able to do that because of the little bit of miss room I had with this ball. I was able to miss just a little bit outside, and it would still kick the 10 pin, and if I missed inside, it still drove through the pocket. I pretty much only struck and left 10 pins. I think the only thing that I left that wasn't that was the 4-7. I finished the first game with a 279, and at this point I'm thinking, you've got a great look, you don't need to make any changes, let's just keep everything the same and see what happens in game 2. And like I said earlier, there is only 4 ladies to a pair in this league, so usually I don't have to make very large adjustments. But I did want to keep my eye on the ball reaction and rotation and make sure I try to stay ahead of any transition. At this point, I'm in the middle of the second game and I'm still seeing great ball reaction, good carry. I'm kicking out the corner pins, so still not going to make any adjustments yet, just going to keep throwing it like I have been. One of the goals I set for myself this season was to really focus on making my 10 pins and actually track my 10 pins. I want to make sure that I'm taking the time and focusing on when I'm making those 10 pin shots because those spares can make or break your game. I was able to finish game 2 with a 257. So once again, I'm still liking the way I'm throwing the ball. I'm having a good reaction, and I'm telling myself I still don't think I need to make too much of a change. On that last shot, I did leave a 4 pin, so I was thinking, well, maybe things are starting to break down just a little bit. I did decide to move my eyes just a little bit further down the lane. I was like, maybe if I get the ball to react just a little bit later, then I can make sure I don't leave the 4 pin. But it wasn't quite enough of a move because I did barely trip the 4 pin last shot and then left the 4-7 on that last ball. So I made a little move left, and unfortunately sometimes when you make the move left too much, then you leave the 10 pin. So that's exactly what happened here. I go back-to-back 10s, and now I'm like, well, maybe I made a little bit too much of an adjustment. So my next move was a compromise then between those two. I moved back right just a little bit, but then moved my eyes down the lane to make sure that my ball was still going to see the hook, but then also not hook too soon. I did get a few lucky breaks, which I loved, and I was able to finish game 3 with a 235. So I went 279, 257, 235 for a 771. I will take that any day.